This video is completely unnecessary, but I'm making it anyway. Part 2. Where should I even start? Today, yesterday, tomorrow, well, this week. This week I promised myself that I wouldn't be sad. Not a single tear should fall down on my cheeks this week. Many of my friends were celebrating their birthdays this week, so I wanted to be happy for them. I really am happy for them. They added another year into their life. But unfortunately, I broke my own promise. I came to school and my teacher asked me, "Hi Sabi, how are you?" And I don't want to lie. I never lied to my teacher, so I told him, "Unfortunately, I'm not doing so well. I have yet to finish 2 assignments which are overdue, but I hope today will be a better day and I will feel better." No, it wasn't. I don't lie about the way I feel, but I do act it. After I say something negative, I'll try to do or say something more positive so it could be forgotten. But for some reason, I wasn't able to do that. I cried. My classmates saw me cry. My roommates saw me cry. I didn't want to cry. I promised myself not to cry, but I did. Once school ended, I walked back home with my roommate. She originally wanted to hang out the school area and I'd go home alone, but she decided to follow me back. I arrived home and cried some more. It felt awful. I know it's normal to cry and people should let out their feelings if they can't hold it in, but I don't like doing that. I hate crying. It's physically and mentally draining, but I can't do anything about it. I was thinking about so many things. What if I have to repeat a module simply because I wasn't able to do my work on time? But is it my fault? I tried my best, but time wasn't enough. I know I'm a good student. At least that's what I tried to be. But I just can't work alone. I really tried. We had 3 assignments due and I was only able to finish 1 on time. The other 2, until now I'm still not done. I could have worked on those instead of making this video, but I really just can't work alone. I have no motivation and I find it faster when I'm working with the presence of others. I don't usually give up, but I give up. At least just for now. Eventually, I do have to finish these works if I want to stay here, but I've been too harsh on myself. Maybe I should take a break. I asked my Singaporean friends if they knew any parks that I could explore here that isn't Raffles Place since I've been there too many times. But nobody answered. Maybe I was destined to take a break in Raffles Place. That's if I manage to sort out my deportation problems. No, I'm not getting deported. I'm just using that word to exaggerate it. But seriously, if I don't get this sorted out, I will actually get deported. So I visited the ICA the next day and fortunately, I am no longer getting deported. That is only until November of next year. I still have to deal with that once November 2025 reaches, but till then, I shouldn't be visiting the ICA anymore. So I went to Raffles Place Park. I got myself an ice cream since it was very hot before I settled down on a shade. My friend lent me his ukulele 2 weeks ago and recently the ukulele has been relieving me from all the stress. I still feel awful. I don't like feeling this way. I should be happy this week. I am happy for my friends, but for myself I'm not. I don't even know how to explain to my teacher why the assignment has been delayed for 5 days. I'm not lazy. I really was trying to do my work, but I just can't. Every time I'm alone, my brain stops. Because all the things that's left in my mind is how do I get away from my own self. In everyone's life, there should be at least a few people you give too many chances to. If they've been a bad person towards you and you give them a chance and they decide to change, that's a win. If it's the opposite, then you just end up giving them more chances or you just cut them out of your life on bad terms. I give people a lot of chances, no matter how ill they treat me. I've only officially cut out 3 people from my life. I do think about them sometimes, but they really treated me badly, so I shouldn't. And there are people right now that I give too many chances to, but I'll see what goes on from there. If they change, I'll be glad. But there's this one specific person that I give too many chances to, and no matter how much I hate them, I still give them a chance hoping they could change and make me not hate them anymore. Me. I don't think I can count the amount of chances I gave myself. A lot of people tell me, how can you love others when you can't even love yourself? But how can I love myself when I try to be myself and people still hate that? I don't feel pretty, people tell me to be more confident. When I feel pretty, people tell me to humble myself. I only love being myself when I'm with other people. The night prior, I was really trying to do my work, but I just can't. I thought a solution would be to join my friends in a call. A lot of them were there, but for some reason I couldn't get myself to join. It's like I want to challenge myself to be around the person I hate the most if I'm going to be with them for the rest of my life. Me. It was very challenging. I ended up crying more. I mean, who wants to be stuck in a room with the person you hate the most? I wouldn't want that, but unfortunately I have to. I have to be stuck in a room with the person I hate the most. Me. Instead of doing my work, I ended up just thinking and reminiscing memories. Thinking of the times I was having fun with my friends to distract my negative thoughts. But then suddenly my thoughts went to this one specific memory of a conversation I had with my dad the last night before I flew back to Singapore. It was the final night I spent in the Philippines. My dad took me to my favorite restaurant. It was the last place I went to before moving to Singapore back in September. I remember that night last September when we finished our food. My dad said, "This is your favorite restaurant, right?" And then brings out a 100 peso bill and tipped it. That should be around $2.30 in Singaporean dollars. I'm not sure if he did that on the night when I last visited them. This was last March. On the way back home, my dad asked me, "Do any of your friends want to visit you?" And for some reason, that question made me feel ill. "Dad, I don't have any friends here." It was silent. I saw the look on my dad's face and I feel more awful. I don't have enough true friends here to a level where they want to visit me after I went away for college. I do have true friends, but too far from where I live. But I have more friends around my area. They know I'm here, but nobody cared to visit me. I flew back to Singapore, hung out with my friends here, and every time I look at them, I feel more grateful to have them in my life. One moment I remembered was when my friend got me a gift from Thailand. I remember saying, "For me?" It didn't feel real. What do you mean someone remembers my existence? Someone actually got me a gift? I didn't want to cry, especially not in front of that friend. I don't think he understands how much this means to me. It was a passport cover, and in my favorite color. I didn't even think anyone took notice of my favorite color. Obviously, I didn't cry in front of him, but I did show how thankful I was. So when I went back home, I cried. Someone remembered my existence. Back to the present, the night prior to this day, I cried myself to sleep. I didn't know what to do with myself. I kept saying, "It's okay. It's okay. You'll finish this assignment. You managed to get through high school, which was way worse than college." I know to some people it was the opposite, but I've been through worse in high school, academically, physically, and emotionally. But I really just can't do it. I need a hug. I need help. But I also find it embarrassing to ask for help, especially from my friends. And it's not the kind of help like, "Oh, could you help me grab that book? I'm too short." Or, "Hey, could you help me understand this phrase? I still find English difficult." It's the kind of help where I just want them around me. I mean, how can I ask that? I can't just ask my friends, "Hey, can we spend time together?" I can't do that all the time. But that's what I need. I really need that, but I can't do that too much. My friends have their own lives and their own shit to deal with. They do come first before I do, but really, what can I do with myself? There is always a solution to a problem. But ethically, my solution doesn't help my problem because I'm the problem. And how do you get rid of the problem? Simple. Suicide. But I can't do that. Not when I have a family and friends. But how else can I get rid of this problem? Me. I proved to myself that there's not always a solution to a problem. Or there may be a solution that ethically can't be done. If I kill myself, some people see that as selfish. That I don't care about how others feel. But that's what I always do. I care about how others feel. But what about the way I feel? I just want to be around people. Well, not just a random person. The people I care about. I want them to know what I'm going through, but at the same time I don't want them to, because I don't want them to worry about me. All I care is if they're having fun and being happy, that makes me happy. I don't know how to tell them that them being them makes me be happier because I'm grateful to have such people in my life. Words affect me, and actions too. If I find a new problem to myself, I want to fix that right away. Your depression is getting more noticeable. I went to seek professional help right away. It seems to be that you have scoliosis. Random fact, by the way, I did just found out that I have scoliosis. So I went to get like something that could help fix my posture. I don't understand when you speak English sometimes, so I started to Wordle on a daily basis. Today's word was PayPal. Now, here's the thing. I didn't know that word, so I did learn a new word today, but also the fact that apparently kapow is an English word too. Also, I didn't know it was pronounced PayPal.
Oh, it's pronounced Is it pronounced PayPal? I thought it was papal. I thought it was papal.
Anyways, I finished playing the ukulele. More people showed up, so I got anxious and decided to head home. I got myself another ice cream and proceeded to get myself some dinner. Yes, I know, I ate the dessert first before I ate dinner, let me be. And then after that, I went home and just did nothing. I wanted to do something, but again, I wasn't motivated to do anything. I tried to do my work again, but here I am making this video. Why am I more motivated to make this video than to do my work? Is it because I'm trying to seek for help? See if my friends can understand why every moment I spend with them matters to me a lot. Hey, friends. If you see this, do know that I love you guys so much and that I am trying. I'll try to live for you guys. I'm not gonna die yet with just this much memories made. I want to make more memories with you guys, and maybe that could grow a new solution to my problem. Me.